Hello everyone, it's me again. Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today we're going to look at the second time my brother ever joined me on video. I would show you the first time, which was filmed in 2011, right at the beginning of my first channel's existence, which was recorded on the 20th of April 2011, but unfortunately it sounds like this.
My brother here is meant to be good at these games, but he's obviously very shit.
See the screen on the best of days, mate. Split screen is even smaller.
Yeah, I know. Get used to it.
So yeah, it is garbage. So unfortunately, I have to skip to the second time my brother joined me on video, which isn't much better audio-wise, but it's more bearable. So this video was recorded on the 13th of August 2013. I was in the midst of an LP of Plants vs Zombies and I asked my brother to join me for an episode. It was part 8. I only actually made it to about part 12 before I quit the series. I never finished that series of Plants vs Zombies like I did the one on this channel, at least the main game anyway. But yeah, this was the second time my brother joined me for a video collab, and it was quite a long time after the first. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it anyway, but I will also show you the third time he joined me next time. So look forward to that. That one will sound and look a lot better.
Hello everybody, this is... I've got my brother here today.
Mental Mouse from 666.
Yeah, you can speak a bit louder if you want, man. Mike's like a little bit away. So I'm just going to continue with this LP as if no one's here. So you're not here.
I'm not going to strain my voice because of your sucky mic.
Shut up, bruv. He's only going to be here for this episode because he's not a fan of this game, and I just asked him if he wanted to join in for one episode because why the fuck not, I guess. It'd give me someone to bounce the conversation off of. I haven't actually looked into what would be best to use, guys, so I still don't know what the hell would be best to use.
Petey Piranha.
Petey Piranha? Who's Petey Piranha? This guy?
Yeah.
That's the chomper. Oh god, he's not going to be useful at night. I've got this guy, the football zombie. Oh god.
Seriously, that is a blatant copy of Petey Piranha.
It does look like Petey Piranha, I'll be honest. I'm going to take this, that, this,
and
all for protection. Wait. Oh, these? Oh, these, yeah, this looks like Bellsprout. And it does, I know, it looks like Bellsprout. So fucking... it's
you don't
astonishing.
even want to know what Hypnoshroom looks like.
Oh god, I can see what you're doing now. I can see your ways. Your perception of reality is much different than mine. Anyway, I need to decide what would be a good offense, and to be honest, the only things I can see are these two, so I'm gonna see what I can do with this. If I fail, I'm going to be... Oh my god, that's a lot of graves. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay. So yeah. Sorry, I had to turn down the music there because I just realised that last episode my voice actually wasn't loud enough to go over the music, so... But yeah, so here we are, playing some Plants vs Zombies, and I'm just going to casually play the game as if there's nothing else going on. And might as well have a chat about some video games, because that is what we're playing right now. What game will you actually get going back to when you go back home, Al?
Broken Sword.
Broken Sword. I haven't played that game. I'm gonna have to try it at some point.
Not the original one, yeah. There's a new Broken Sword 1, the director's cut. It's like redrawn, reanimated, extra scenes, all the typical shit that to resell something on a new bloody device.
Yeah, that's about right. It's about all you bloody get out of companies these days that make games. It's like Plants vs Zombies 2. Remember we were having that conversation, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it, about how that EA is making people like pay for extras in like most of their games. Like, and you said that's like not even in just EA games, that's like happening in loads of PC games now. They just bounce the DLC shit in your face.
In every game on this current generation of consoles. It's just out of order, man. The perfect excuse to just rip everyone off, like, to their face.
I find it to be quite annoying actually, because like I just want to buy a game and have everything. Like back in the old days, you could just
but
buy
it's
a
out
game.
of order on games like a perfect example, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's like the DLC is on the disc. You're just not allowed to access them characters. They put them on the disc to flash them in your fucking face, as if to say, yeah, you just paid like $39.99 for this, but you only got half of the game.
That does rustle my jimmies quite a bit actually. What the fuck? Is it rustling my jimmies? It's the best I can come up with.
It grinds my gears.
You know what really grinds my gears? When EA makes us pay for extra content that we don't really want, but we really need. I mean, like, obviously talking about Plants vs. Zombies 2
Annoys
is
the
good.
fuck out of me as well, yeah, that a game like Skyrim, yeah, it came out on the 11th of November 2011. And now, and only now, we've got the Legendary Edition with all 3 DLCs on it. And they think it's perfectly alright 2 years later, yeah, to charge us like near enough full price again for it, when they should have just given us the whole fucking game in the first place.
It is a point to be made, honestly, it is.
Paid full retail for that when it first came out, only to find out that it's like pretty much 50% of the game that I actually paid for, and now I've got to like pay again for the other half 2 years down the line. 2 fucking years.
Nah, Skyrim is one of those games where, like, I think it's kind of fair to kind of pay for the extra content, because, like, you bought a game that's fucking huge and vast and has so much to do already, and, like...
Yeah, but not 2 years later.
Yeah, but, well, 2 years
If
later,
you've got
I
extra
guess.
content, fine, yeah.
Well, it might have taken the extra 2 years to make, you don't know, man.
You know, it's just unfair to people who don't have internet connections as well. They've had to wait 2 years to play the fucking DLC for that game.
Point made, man. Point made.
It's just wrong, man. They're ruining the gaming industry. It's just ruined.
There are still games out there, I think, that actually would count as kind of in the essence of classic games. I don't know where I'm going with that. Actually, I do know where I'm going with that. I'm going to, like, you know, the games today that are more modern versions of what you would have gotten in the old days, what you would have called classic games, you know. Walking into a shop and just picking up a game, you know, no shit, no fuss, pick up a game, take it home, put it on, play it. You know, there are games still kind of like that these days, but they're kind of hard to find in amongst all the shitty games. So, I do get where you're coming from, though. It can be just fucking annoying, like, paying for a game and then, like, it being expected a couple years later to pay for all this extra fucking content that could have just been, you know, made with the initial game and brought out with the game. So,
it's like another example, the new Mortal Kombat 9 on PS3. Yeah, there's 4 DLC characters, right? Which is fine, but they bring out like a game nowadays, like even more up to date, like Tekken Tag 2, and all the DLC characters were free. As soon as you put the disc in, it loaded an update, and every single DLC character was instantly available for no charge at all. But on Mortal Kombat, not only do you have to pay to play the fucking thing online, but you have to pay extra £3.50 per character. Characters that should just be in the game anyway.
Yeah, that is, like, you were telling me about that yesterday, weren't you, when we were talking about, like, games making you pay for the extra shit. You were talking about, like, how Mortal Kombat just rubs it in your face that there's all these extra characters and, like, trying to make you pay for it when you ain't got the money, you know. But it still rubs it in your face. You're like, I thought it was kind of dickish actually when I heard that, because you're like, you can see the characters there, like they're right there in your face to like see, but like they're actually in the character menu, but when you click on them, it says, "Would you like to buy this?"
That's,
you know.
that's not Mortal Kombat. That's Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Ah, but that's still a piss take, though, isn't it?
They're there on the character select menu, but you can't access them. You have to pay.
That
It's
is
just
right
wrong.
there, just shitting on the customer. Really, that's basically what they're doing right there. They're shitting on the customer. It's like, yeah, customer satisfaction, my arse. You're making these people pay like a hell of a lot of money for something they can't afford.
I know.
I'm gonna see if the things can take that guy down.
It's like they're making up for the really stupid moves that they're making with more stupid moves. They, you know, just
It is true. It is very true. Oh god, these two walnuts are a bit worn down here.
maybe they should hire someone that knows how to access the first 5% of their brain.
You make a good point though. You really do. You make a good point. I'm trying to like, oh god. You know what? In a situation like this,
even that, yeah, or like a big name game company like, I don't know, PlayStation. Maybe they should hire someone who actually plays games, who actually might suggest what people who buy these games would actually want. You know what I mean? Because they're not selling us what people would actually want. They're just like just fucking everything up, man.
yeah, they are.
Turning people off the consoles, making stupid consoles like PS Vitas.
I wanted to know why they started making these fucking handheld consoles, yeah? Because, like, after... I'll just carry on here. We need to do one more level before this is over. But yeah, like, I wanted to know why they started making handheld consoles, because, like, we had the Game Boy back in the day as a handheld console, but then they started moving on to all these, like, DS's and PSP's and shit, and it just got boring.
No, PSP, you can't knock, because there are some good games on there. But like,
I'll have to see it for myself,
PS
honestly.
Vita, yeah, I don't really see the point. Touch screen on the front, touchpad on the back. It looks like a nightmare to play. It really looks like it just looks so convoluted. It's unbelievable.
I got to get into handheld consoles, honestly, man, because I've been into like normal consoles for a really long time, and then I started to get into PC gaming, and I haven't ever really played a handheld console other than the Game Boy.
I'm not big on PC gaming. I mean, I like PC games, but I'm not.
Well, no, I know you play like Grand Theft Auto 4, but that's about it.
I'm a proper like retro gamer. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to find a shop that will fix my Game Boy Advance SP, so I can actually start collecting Game Boy games again. Because there are some real amazing games on there. I mean, obviously, people look down on the Pokemon games, like they're a load of old childish shit, yeah. But seriously, get a grip, man. You must never have played them if that's your opinion. Yeah, and there's like games on there like Super Mario Land 2. It's like one of the best Mario games there is. You know, it's just there's so much good on the Game Boy. That's why it was one of Nintendo's highest selling consoles. I think it actually was the highest selling Nintendo console that ever, like, just outsold everything.
Does have to be said that Pokemon is one of the most popular series out there of games.
That's not even the Game Boy Color either. I'm talking about the original white Game Boy, the big chunky house brick thing with a green screen. Yeah, it's like I heard it was the highest selling Nintendo console ever in history.
I don't know if that might be pushing it, but well, compared to today's consoles, I mean, like, we need to talk about today's consoles, man. I mean, what's your opinion on these new gen consoles like the Xbox One and the PS4?
PS4 is basically just a PS3 with like a better processor and 4 gig more RAM.
Which is kind of what he needed, honestly.
Not really.
Hmm.
Not really at all. It's just like...
Actually, explain to me, explain to this what you explained to me months ago about Grand Theft Auto 4 actually having the power to do more. Like, the amount of stuff stuffed into that disc, there was actually more space on that disc for more stuff.
It's just like these games, like the PS4's coming out. The PS4 games are going to be no different to the PS3 games at all. No different. The format won't be different. They'll probably still be using the Blu-ray discs, yeah, which almost guaranteed that they are using Blu-rays, which is like 50 gig worth of storage space. Yeah, it's what they're using already. It's basically like it's like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4, perfect example. That game is designed to play at super high quality. The reason when you put it in your PlayStation that it doesn't look as epic as it does on a PC is because the PlayStation 3 is holding it back. Yeah. If they ported it to the PS4, they wouldn't really need to do much to it. Yeah. It's just the console itself, and it's the same with most other consoles as well. Games are made to play at a very, very high quality.
Oh, we were talking about that the other day, weren't we? About N64 games. We were talking about, like, you said there was more power that could have been done with N64 games, but it was never reached.
Yeah, it's the same with near enough every console. Yeah, the games are made and put onto like the cartridges and the discs at a very, very high quality. Yeah, why do you think, yeah, do you know, like when you download like a ROM of a GameCube game on your PC can play it at a much higher quality than a GameCube can, because the GameCube has like no graphics processor pretty much. It has like, you know, nothing. It can barely handle the game. Like, you know, like Mass Effect on PS3. Like, the frame rate just keeps dropping all the time because the PS3 just can't handle like the superior quality of the game. You know, it's just how like the gaming industry is. You know, it's just everything's limited, and it's not until you buy a really powerful PC and play, I don't know, like you play Skyrim on the PC, and then you put...
Well, I've seen you play Skyrim on the PC.
Then you play it, yeah, on the PS3, yeah, and you can see just how much the PS3 is limiting it.
Huh.
Yeah. Everything. You know, you can't even see into the distance on the PS3 version. You put it on the PC, yeah, and you can see someone walking around from miles away.
Same applies to most games, really. Well, we've had a pretty good chat, but I think we'll end it here because we've done 2 levels, and it's 2 levels per episode. So I hope I didn't mind our random little chat there. Sorry if I wasn't very productive in that chat because I actually was trying to focus on the game. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 8. Wait, no, this is episode 8. Ugh. I'll see you guys in episode 9. See you guys then. Peace out.
And if you can't tell me why you hate clowns, I'm gonna come back and kill your whole fucking family.
Way to fucking end it on a stupid comment, you dick.